guys. Good morning. Good morning. Oh. I get up this morning. I did me a quick 5 minute exercise. They have it on the news and they call it a quick Sinak exercise. Sinak is where you just take 5 minutes out of your day and you just exercise or whatever. So I get up this morning and I did that. So I dropped my son off to school. The other one is in his room. The other one is in his room. So I'm just gonna quickly straighten back up my bed and everything. Bila say, hey Queen, good morning. Good morning, Bila. How are you? Bisila, how are you? Good morning. So I know we get up, I drop the kids off to school. So the big one is homeschool. So he's in class. And I'm getting my straighten back up my bed. That's all I'm doing. And getting my day started. I need to go to Dearborn again to get me some more of these pills. I say, my place, my happy place, which is at home. I need to get me some more. It's a blessing. How you doing this morning? How you doing? So guys, one of these days, I gotta have a party one of these days. Not right now because I was in the live where Champs the 90-day challenge that I was on is over, and I asked her the question this one. She said it's over yesterday. So because with a lot going on with me, I'm not keeping up with when nothing starts and when nothing ends. So I had to go to the source. So I go to Champ and she said it was ended yesterday. So I'm gonna have a celebration because I'm gonna take a break from from lives. Yeah, when I mean take a break. So because I have so many things coming up. Um so many things I have to do within this week, leading up all the way to next week. I think Wednesday. So yeah, because I have to get out of here next week, Wednesday, early in the morning to get some stuff. So I only have this week now to finish up, run around, take care of what I need to take care of and so forth because I have to go early in that morning. And then also, so I will be posted by shorts or so. I might try to do some videos too, but like so they could be premiere. But with my lives or so, I'm gonna take maybe what I mean, I'm gonna do live, but I'm not gonna do live like every day. Within from I'm gonna get a break. You know what I mean? Because I be really running it. I be really running. So I deserve a break. I stood to the 90-day challenge. I stuck with the 90-day challenge and I never give up. So now it's over. I need to take me a break. You say hi from Kenya. Hey Moses, how are you? Greetings. A big shout out to Kenya. Yeah, I have a lot of people there that I watch in Kenya. There's a big shout out to all the Kenyans out there in Africa. I can't pronounce the name. It's a Osmovi. Say hello. My name is Shanghai. I hope I'm Shannon. I don't know if that's how you pronounce the name. Yes, guys. So I did good with the 90-day challenge, guys. I took that challenge on, and I even saw some growth in my channel while doing the 90-day challenge. I even saw where there was a lot of improvement in doing that 90-day challenge. MLBB player say hi, good morning, how are you? Greetings. Bon Fluff say my name is Raymond Emma. Okay, good morning, Dream Girl. Hey, Dream Girl, good morning, how are you? And say hey, sister, lots of love from Nagaland. Oh, Nagaland. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Big shout out to Nagaland. Big shout out. He said, I am good. I am here. All right. Blessings to you, Dream Girl. Bless up yourself. All right, Dream Girl. Dream Girl say hi. You see, I'm fine. I'm just saying I'm fine. Okay. I got you. Bless up yourself. So yes, guys, I deserve to take a quick break, from the live stream. I will be making sure that the shorts go out because I can schedule the shorts and post them, you know what I mean? but I need to take a break from long form videos for now. When I mean take a break, I'm gonna do live, but I'm not gonna do it like every day, if that makes sense. So I won't have to, because when I was on the 90-day challenge, in my 90-day challenge, I wanted it to make sure I show up. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna take a break from the live. I don't know. Probably to start the live maybe 2 times per week. I would have to select which day are those days that I want to do live, and maybe only time I will have to think about it because I have a lot going on now. I can think about something. Yeah. He said, all my friends, I am an Indian woman. Yes, man. And you are part of the Jamaican culture because Indians were a part of the people who came to Jamaica as well. The Indians, the Chinese, the Amerindians, the Tahinos, the Arawaks, and so forth. Those and the Indians, those are a lot of people who came to Jamaica back in those days. You know, if you're looking at who came, the people who came to Jamaica, you will see all those people who were part of the culture from day one, you know. So big shout out to everyone and to all of the top fans today. Big shout out to all of you. But your girl deserve a break, you know. Your girl deserve a break, cause plus I got a lot of things to take care of, you know, and and the kids to take care of. You know, I mean, a lot of things. Well, they always been taken care of. You know, I mean, I've been doing good balancing with them and everything. You know, I mean, sometimes, you know, things get rough, sickness come into play, and it can put you off. But it's time for me to take a break. Hi, sister, how are you from dear Jerlyn, Jeline, Suraji? Hey, Suraji, how you doing? Suraja. So good morning to everyone. So I'm gonna think about it, guys, and I will definitely let you know. And then I have a think about the days that I want to do the live, like if I'm when I'm coming live and so forth. I'm just letting you know now. It's not this week I'm taking in the break. I just want to you might see less of me this week in terms of live, but I will make sure I have some shorts out for you guys. So for everybody who's still supporting the channel and everything, and for everybody who rock with me on those 90 days, I need to, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking to put those 90 days challenge that I did into a folder by themselves. When I mean folder, into a thing by themselves so that people can see that you go on a trend or you jump on a challenge and you can go check my journey and see how well those 90 days, you know, some days everything, some days it fluctuates, sometimes it go up, sometimes it go down, but at least I stood to the task and I finished the task without even realizing I had finished. So I had to ask Champs this morning. So big shout out to Champs there for that 90-day challenge. She have plenty more 90 days going on. So for anybody who want to go join the 90-day challenge, go over to Lashana Success. She so you can go see what other challenge she have going on. She have another 90-day challenge running, but I'm not gonna run any more 90-day challenge for right now. I'm gonna take care of some things and stuff like that. So and I'm getting on my health journey as well. So that's the challenge I'm gonna challenge myself with now and so forth. I will talk more about that as well and so forth. But for right now, it's just all about me focusing and getting getting me back together, getting everything together. And good morning to everyone. Good morning. You know what I mean? So it's all about me focusing on getting some stuff done. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean. What the songwriter say? If you know what I mean, ha ha, hey hey. So if you know what I mean. So yep. Plus, I got my hair to braid. I got the braids. So I got my hair to braid as well too. So, yep, I got my braids. So I got a lot of stuff to do, people. I got a lot of stuff to do. I don't know. But I want to say a big thank you for everyone who rock with me with those 90-day lives, who came out day in, day out, watching the replays, doing what they gotta do to help Resilient Queen. I want to say thank you all so very much because even though I have done to a 90-day challenge, it wasn't done by me alone. You know, jump on the 90-day challenge and I take all of the 90-day challenges, 90 days of this, 90 days of that. You know what I mean? So for anybody who going on a 90-day challenge and you may wondering what kind of topic I could talk about also, you can go back and look at my topic and maybe get some ideas of what, my topic was coming from, how I feel that based on that day. All right, so for anybody who want to go over to Lashana Success and jump on that 90-day challenge, you add your own things to it and put whatever you want to put. So it's basically how I was feeling when I get up, if I what kind of mood I was in, and all of that. So if you want to see the titles of my 90-day challenges, you can go check out them and see if you want to use the same headings and then tweak it or whatever for your 90-day challenge, what I mean, and then do your thing, what I mean, because everybody mindset and perspective is so different. We could have the same heading but two different perspectives. So nothing wrong with that. If you want to take a heading and you want to tweak it, what I mean, make it be yours. Good. 90-day challenge, blank, 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 whatever. I'll go jump on it because I'm gonna do a folder. I just call it a folder, but you know what I mean if you understand. Where I put all my 90-day challenge that I have done in there. I said I was gonna do it a while back, but too many things become popping up behind the scenes. So my other challenge I'm working on now is to get my stomach down. So I'm drinking Champs, and somebody else had told me when I was sick the last time, they told me drink turmeric, lemon, and ginger or so. So that's the other challenge I'm working on right now with myself. And yeah, so so I'm working on that challenge right now. Okay. And working on getting down my stomach, and I'm drinking this thing here. I just started too. So this is my challenge to challenge myself to lose the weight, so but you gotta shake this up. So I haven't eaten nothing yet. I just brush my teeth, take my shower, and I'm gonna do this. So this is the next challenge I am on, to challenge myself and see how we work. These are all natural products in here and so forth. So let me see how it work first, then I could share it with you guys. Along with my turmeric tea, so I haven't take anything else yet. And I have a few bottles of them. I had bought 6 of them. So this is my challenge, my next challenge that I'm doing. So, and this one help with gut health and everything, I mean, to burn fats and everything. So I'm working on that as along with my turmeric, so I'm working on that, so let me show you. I'm working on getting the stomach down. Okay, so that's the goal, working. And the turmeric really help people. I be getting up in the morning time and I feel so much more energized, not feeling so stressed out or anything. So sometimes you feel overwhelmed, but not feel overwhelmed to just linger on for the whole entire day, if that makes sense. I feel more energy. I get up this morning and I do my little quick exercise. See that they have a snack exercise now, where it's just a quick 5 minutes. You just get up and stretch up your hands and everything. You watch it on the news where they say just 5 minutes of your time, just 5 minutes, and you just right there do what you have to do. You know what I mean? You don't have to take up anything else. Then just do right there. So I just did that, and yeah. So once that worked, then I will let you guys know. So that's the other challenge I am on right now. Okay, on that health journey challenge, and I gotta braid my hair and all the yada yada yada. But I want to say thank you to everybody and all the VIPs and the likers and the commenters, the top fans, the sharers, the well wishers, the moderators, the subscribers. I want to say thank you all. And for everybody that is out here and you're looking to grow your challenge, go hop on that 90-day challenge. You know what I mean? You never know what you will discover about yourself. Or so, sometimes you may be busy and you only post one time a day or something. At least you can post that for the 90-day challenge. You know what I mean? If every one time you post a day, you take it as a 90-day challenge, blah, blah, blah. If an errand you're running and you title it 90 days of running errand, 90 days of this, 90 days of therapy, 90 days of walking, 90 days of running, 90 days of hopping, whatever you're doing, you know what I mean? And if every once a day, hop onto it. And everybody who looking to grow, looking to strengthen their channel, I would encourage you to take that challenge on. Yeah, you know, I would encourage you to take that challenge on. Challenge yourself, nothing wrong with that. So take that challenge on, especially if you're looking to grow. You know what I mean? Take that challenge on. Yep. So I am so grateful. I'm so grateful. Yes, man. So today is Monday. Happy Monday. I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. I got a meeting to be in tomorrow. And I got to make some phone calls tomorrow. You know, I got so many things to do. And when I'm done, I'm going to drink my tea and everything. You say, I'm Seed. Say, hello, my dear. Hey, Seed, how are you? Greetings. So I got a lot of stuff to do. You know, another challenge. Another day. So happy Monday to one and all. And if you guys are having a birthday today, happy Monday to one and all. Seed say, I like and done. Thank you so much, Seed. And thank you for everybody who like my video day in, day out. Thank you also very much to everybody who subscribed to my channel. Thank you also very much to everybody. And then guess what too? Another thing. So for everybody who comment on my videos. Ooh, somebody calling me. Hold on. Sorry, everybody. Now I can't see the chat. I don't know if phone. I can't see the chat. Now I don't have to turn on another phone. Oh, that's what happens all the time. You can't see the chat. Yes, family. So let me turn on the other phone because I won't be able to see the chat right here. Are you doing your schoolwork? All right, yeah, I had to turn on another thing because what happened is since I get this new phone, when there is nobody calling the phone nowadays, once the call interrupted, now the screen, I cannot see anything on the screen now. It says totally white. Nothing. No comment section, nothing. All of that is disappeared. So yes, family, so good morning to one and all. Good morning. And it's getting cold. This morning wasn't so bad, but it's getting cold right now. It's getting cold. Yeah, I'm just spreading up at my bed. And then I gotta go to the washer too. And just got a few things to sort out. Yes, I vacuumed my living room last night, so I don't have that to do this morning. Anything, so. Yes, guys, but it was really a beautiful experience jumping on that 90-day challenge. And I get to be myself. That's the beautiful part of it. I need to watch this. I get to be myself, you know what I mean? I get to tap into me and I get to be myself, you know? And I love that. And I was able to put my 2 shilling in the 90-day challenge and get to be me and thinking outside of the box, you know? That was really amazing. You know what I mean? I love that. I love that. My big pillow. I love that. So I get to be me and I get to tap into a lot of stuff that probably would seem impossible, you know? So I like that. So I'm here now and I gotta braid my hair. So I have all the colors. Like this. That's this. Yeah, so and I gotta put some green up in the hair. I gotta braid my hair. So guys, I have my braids. I took them out last night and put them right here, so I gotta braid my hair. Yep. My son was feeling well last night, so I have this rubbing alcohol here. So that was helping him because when he was coughing and he could barely, he just cough, he just put it on his neck and he kind of clear it up a little bit. So I have this here. Let me put it back. I had to have it out last night. Whoop, whoop. I had to have it out last night. You know. So yeah, so that's what's up, guys. I'm grateful for the journey. And then I need to get my socks back up and ready. And I have this stand I gotta put in my car. I took it out yesterday, but I end up left it up here yesterday, so I gotta put this stand into the car so I can get to go on the road, because you don't want to drive and hold your head down. I had this stand a long time from I was over the other house. I had bought these from Temu. This was came off Temu a long time, and I mean long time from I have the other car. I had bought it. All around they say, are you man trapped in woman body? You gotta ask God that. I didn't make myself, so go ask him that. But as far as I'm concerned, I am 100% woman. You can't ask me what God gave to me. All right? We don't fly like that. We don't fly like that, baby. Yeah. Oh, this is a dress. I'm not responsible for what God gave to me. If you say, young lady, I want you to be a man, I can't say anything. You say, good, good. All right, bless up yourself, man. That's how you go, man, a life, man. A life. Sometimes some question weird, but then you have to just tell yourself, say, and say it the best way you know how. Or if you can't say it, you say, pass. In Jamaica, they say, it a go, Jane. Pass, they don't chip on the left hand side, so you have to pass something, you have to pass some things. I want to say, do you rap? I try to, but I can't rap to save my life. All round that come in and me chat come ask me if me chop in a man body. Hey, so me look like a woman, but at the same time me look like a man. Hey, all round that look too deep in my life. All round that get out of my life. I don't know if that's rapping. Hey, all round that wanna be a cricketer. All round that we have a sport in Jamaica called cricket. So cricketer is when you're all round. I don't know how they explain it in cricket, but they call it all rounder. So sometimes people say, "Oh, you're all rounder." So you're all rounder, you're a cricketer. So yes, man. Come on. So all rounder wanna be up in my life. Hey, all rounder wanna know if me a man or me a woman. Me a two boys. So what that said about me? Me thank God for where God give me, so me not worry about it. Me not complain about it. Cause if me have kids and want to a man, anything possible. But guess what? For right now, me a straight woman. And me thank God for the way he make me. Cause everybody a look for me from all angles. Hey, we learn angles in a math, so not a problem. We learn acute angle, we learn obscure angle, we learn 90-degree angle. Hey, we learn diagonal. Hey, now forward. You say I like and subscribe. Bless up yourself. Yeah, man. So big up to all of the likers, the sharers, the commenters, the well wishers, the subscribers, the moderators. Big up on yourself. Top fans, VIPs. Bless up on yourself. Yeah, you. Bless up on yourself in the morning. Bless up on yourself. I say go. Surviving this world is not an easy road, eh? Everybody just say it's not an easy road. And when you wake up and think it is a better road, say, who feel it knows? Ooh, hold on. He said, help me, Lord, to sustain this life. Knowing in my days, knowing in my time. Yes, man. I say, go people no get up and feel good about yourself, yeah, man. Because if you don't feel good about yourself, the world going to make you feel away. So get up and feel good about yourself. Remember we saying if you don't learn to stand alone, you're going to be in trouble. If you don't learn to have a creative mind by yourself, you're going to be in trouble. If you don't learn to ride out your own wave, you're going to be in trouble because the world will define you, baby. They give you option too. So you just got to figure it out, you know. Let me open up my window. Let me open up my window so some natural light can come in. Yes, guys. I say go people. I say go life. But then so the life you live, the life you live, the life you live, the life you live. I don't say if you know if you live in this world, people. If you don't know if you live, you know we're twice defeated. You know what I mean? Everything I go bother you, everything I go your upset stomach, everything I just say go life. And we have to know if you live, you know? We have to know if you rock and come in, you know what I mean? So bless up to everybody we know how to rock and come in and ride out the storm. You have to learn to ride out the storm, you people. Ride out your own storm. There's plenty of storm out here, but you gotta learn to ride your own out. You know, because if you don't learn to ride your own out, trust me, one will ride out for you and you might not like that storm. You know, you might have a problem with that storm. I need to get me some more of this lotion here. But we there rock and come in this morning, and we there easy. As we say, we just me need to go drink my tea. Me need to go drink my tea. Me not drink my tea yet, so yes man. But we there rock and come in same way. I say manners of our respect same way. And thank you all so very much for your love and support. Thank you all. From the VIPs to the likers, to the sharers, to the commenters, to the moderators, to the subscribers, to the members. Thank you. And I got some. I need to create a live for my members too. You know, so I can pre-in. I have a welcome live out, members live out there, but I still need to, you know, tap into my memberships. You know, because opportunity come and it doesn't come to linger. You know, you either grab it or you left it, or you left you something. Either you grab opportunity or opportunity left you. One of the two can happen. Either you grab what you need to grab or opportunity left you. I'll be watching my videos and I'm like, why is my elbow so dark? This you know, whether don't see to the detox it too. Yeah, to defrost it. Yeah man, I say got people alive, you know what I mean? Alive man, you have to just go and humble yourself sometime, man. In other world, like, you have to humble, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. You have to go and humble, man. So it go, you know. Is it next week Wednesday? Next week Wednesday, I have a very early appointment. Let me see if it's next week Wednesday. When is the... Yeah, next week Wednesday, I have an early appointment. But I will schedule some short for that morning. And on that day, yeah, I have an early appointment. And then tomorrow I'm going to make me a call. I have a shredder. I need to start shred my meal. My son had given this to me when he was a baby. Yeah, when he was going to the other school. Let me keep it. Say Happy Mother's Day, Mom. That was it when he was a baby. He was a baby, he did there. He said, I love you, Mom. I think he was, what, 4? Yeah, when he was 4. He gave it to me a long time. Either 4 or 5. I'm going to keep it. Put it right here. These things to me are sentimental, you know. Sentimental, yes. That's how I look at it. When they give little notes when they little. Alright, so they just keep it. Frank Hankins said, what you fixing to cook? I want to make me something. I know I'm going to cook today. But I'm going to do some breakfast. But I'm just going to drink me some tea today. because I'm trying to lose the stomach fat. So I'm drinking the tea, the turmeric lemon ginger tea, which is very good for your gut health and stuff. So I'm drinking that, and trying to get my tummy back down. See, see if you can see. See, I'm trying to lose my tummy, lose my tummy. So once I lose my tummy, I'll be good. Yeah, lose my tummy. So that's the mission I'm on, to lose that weight, lose that weight, lose that weight. You know, when you have too much weight and you sometimes you feel sluggish, not luggish, sluggish. You know what I mean? So I want to get that away, especially from the stomach area. If I can get that away, you know what I mean? And then I'll strengthen up my body. Yeah, and this double chin, double chin. Yeah. So work on it, work on it, work on it. Nothing wrong with working on yourself, people. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with pointing out the flaws because you know what you need to do. Just do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? It's like somebody said, okay, you're in this situation. What are you going to do next? You just say, oh, I'm going to hunt, or you're going to search, you're going to do this. There's nothing wrong with you pointing out your flaws. It's about what are you doing when you point those flaws out. Are you just pointing them out to pointing them out? Or are you pointing them out to say that you're going to work on them? Or are you working on them? I'm already working on them. You know what I mean? So don't be ashamed of you pointing out your flaws. You know what I mean? Don't be ashamed. Gone were the days when people feel embarrassed to talk about how they're feeling. That's how you're feeling. You know, if you feel like you feel sluggish, you make you tired, you make you drowsy, make you lazy, or anything. Nothing wrong with you pointing out what's wrong with you, because at least you tell what. Just make sure you have a solution coming behind it. Not just point it out. What are you doing? Are you fixing things? You know what I mean? It's like somebody point out something to you and say, "Oh, you're not doing this, you're not doing that." But is there a solution? Because it's easy to point out anything. You know what I mean? Somebody can say, oh, this need to be done, this not need to be done. But are they having a solution for you? Are they recommending, hey, I'm a hairstylist, come meet me here, so I'll do your hair for you, blah blah blah. That's the solution. You see what I'm saying? But if you're just pointing out somebody's flaws and you're not having no solution, then you're exactly creating problem. But if you're pointing out something and you have a solution, okay, let's work out together. We can do it virtually. What time would you want to work out? Okay, let's stick to that. You know what I mean? Or what kind of tea are you drinking? Okay, let's stick to it for 3 months, 2 months, 1 year, 6 months, and see how it works. You know, that solution. We're finding solution. If you have to get a teammate for, if you say, all right, then by myself, I kind of not feel encouraged. But maybe if I have somebody to boost me, then I can feel boost. You know what I mean? So when you point out flaws, it's like you're finding ways to correct your flaws if you can correct them. Because some flaws can be corrected. Some can be corrected, like gaining weight. It can be corrected. You know what I mean? So I just say go. We don't have to wait till you get out of hand where or anything. Once you see what's going on with you and you realize that it's not making you feel good or it's making you feel uncomfortable or so forth, work on it. That's all it is. You know, if you have to get two person to walk with you, hey, can you walk with me in the morning time? You know, they have it where you can have two split screen nowadays where you on your phone over where you at, me on my phone where we at. And you set up your live and split screen and people there motivating each other, you know, to exercise or what they call it exercise synapse now. Do a quick exercise synapse and you do what you gotta do. So you know. So when you point out flaws nowadays, make sure we have solution coming. You know what I mean? You have to find solution, including what you are pointing out to for yourself, not just what people point out on you, but make sure when we pointing out something about ourselves, we have a solution. What is it that we are doing? Is it that we are reducing the amount of stuff that we consume that is not healthy going in our body? Is either we start to say to ourselves that we're gonna start by healthier stuff, we're gonna start eat more healthier, we're gonna start eat more organic if you can, we're gonna start to incorporate more vegetables, more fruits in our diet, we're gonna start incorporate if you have 5 minutes of exercise, that they call it, go look on, I think Jim Good Morning America, he had came down. Also, so go look and see what they were talking about last week. He came on there and see they talking about you incorporating just 5 minutes out of your day, even if you're on the day, just 5 minutes. You know what I mean? That's a solution, a quick solution. You know, it might not be able to fix every part of you that you want to fix quick, but it's getting you up. We then call it getting you hype. It getting you ready. It getting you bubbly. It getting you to see life differently. You know what I mean? So sometimes you're down or you're depressed. It's just that we need to just change our diet. Need to start do some exercise. We need to start pray more. We need to start associate yourself with better people, better community, better organization, and we can detox ourselves. Sometimes we need it require you to change your jobs, because sometimes depending on what you're complaining about, it's not going to be on the job to fix anything. It's going to be on us to fix it, because we are the job. You know what I mean? We are the job. When you go out there and work, you're working, you're using your talent, you're using your hands, your eyes, your mouth, your ear, whatever you're using to communicate. You're the job. And once you're out the job, you're still the job. And if we're not taking care of us, then we can't be no job to nobody. We can't be no investor to nobody, because we degrading ourselves, you know what I mean? But once we go there, just like us, when we come on live or anything, we're a brand. And the way we show up, that's how brand go look at us. You know what I mean? If I show up raggedy, they go just look at me like, oh, this girl just raggedy. You know what I mean? But show up the best way you can. At least people appreciate your journey. So when they see you start elevating to the next level, people see you for who you are. They know who you were when things was good. They know who you are when things is good. They know who you are when happiness take over. They know who you are when sadness take over. They know who you are when stress take. They see all part of you. You know what I mean? But at least they respect you for just being you. It's a part of life is just to be you. Sometimes we think we have to have a bunch of stuff to be you. No. You be your best self. Because if we don't learn to be our best self, this world will define us. And it's not afraid to define us. You gotta remember that. So let me go make my tea. My stomach is telling me I need my tea. You know what I mean? Are you doing your work? Why you mute the teacher? I'm not hearing. Yeah. Turn the volume up. You know what I mean? So we have to be our best self. I have one planting left. And I'm just gonna make my tea. So we have to work on being our best self. If we don't work on being our best self, it's gonna be a tough task we're in. We have to work on being our best self. You know what I mean? Bit by bit, piece by piece. We have to work and be our best self, people. So don't be afraid to work and be yourself. I'm gonna make me some turmeric tea. And then yeah. I'm gonna get me a bag. Last night I was celebrating for the lion, and my blue glass that I had bought for them broken. So I have to put this up in here. And yeah, nice blue glass. But it's broken. It's broken. So I gotta get it out my sink. I was washing it and then I ended up flashing it. And then it's broken. But let every moment of you count, people in this world. Because if you don't count yourself in society, nobody will count you in. Because you have to be motivated. You have to feel encouraged. Regardless of what you're going through. You know what I mean? Even when things is not in your favor, you still have to work to be encouraged. You still have to work to be motivated. You still have to work to inspire yourself. You know what I mean? And when people see you inspire yourself, people will want to encourage you to keep going. People will want to say to you, don't give up, my child, and just keep doing what you're doing. You know, people will reach out to you in ways that you yourself wouldn't even consider people going to reach out to you. You know what I mean? So that's so like it. And people don't have to reach out to you indirectly to reach out to you. Just the way the message is, the people you're going to come across and the message that they're talking about that day, it just resonate with you right on spot. You know, no hesitation, nothing. You know what I mean? So life is all about what we make it and what we make it to be. You know what I mean? So we have to bear everything in mind. So That's a life goes. You have to learn to bear everything in mind, be considerate, be mindful, be respectful. It's tough. It's tough to be everything in one, but that's why God made us. He make us like that. I can't see the comments, guys, so I don't know. I can't see nothing up here. So while I'm making this thing, let me go for the other phone. Yes. So you say, work on yourself, family, work on you. But the songwriter say, I'm working on me. Okay, nobody else commented, so I just want to make sure, because don't want nobody think I'm ignoring them, not realizing that my phone, yeah. So we just have to work on us, people. You know what I mean? We have to work on us. And another thing I learned too is to take things easy. Take things easy, one step at a time. We have to learn to take things easy, one step. What they say, one step at a time. We have to learn to take steps up. I'm gonna boil me some pea soup today. I need to take me out a bag of beans because I'm gonna do some soup today. Yeah, I already tore the chicken out. I need to do some red peas. Yes, I'm gonna do some red peas soup today. I need to soak it. And so I need to soak it and make me some red pea soup, guys. So good morning to everyone. Today is a beautiful day. Today is Monday, and there's a lot in this world. So we can make whatever we need to work on it. We have 7 days of the week, people. 7 days of the week, and we have a lot to fix. We have a lot to work on. So nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? Because it's 7 days. He gave us 7 days. He said, fix what you need to fix, my child. Fix whatever. Something, you fix it and you can't please. You can't please or in the world, but you can do what you can do. You can do your endeavor best, I remember working on you doesn't mean you need a whole team of people to work on you. No, you got to be willing to work on you. You know what I mean? Progress don't start with nobody. Progress starts with you. It don't start with a community. Progress start with you. You believe in what you're doing, and then you say, all right, then I can do this alone. Then you say you might need this or you might need that. But you have to be motivated. You have to be inspiring to yourself. You have to be encouraging to yourself. Because if you're not encouraging to yourself, nobody will encourage you to you. You know what I mean? So a lot of stuff have to take into consideration when you're looking at your ways to help encourage yourself. You have to want to be encouraging to yourself. It's like you say, man, I can't do this, but I'm willing to try. You know what I mean? That's it. That's a step right there. You're willing to try. That's a step right there. Because you didn't feel like you had that courage in you to say, man, I can't do anything. But you tell yourself that, but I'm willing to try. You know, when you're willing to do something, you know what I mean? It's when you're not willing to do anything, my peas just fall. My peas just fall in my water. Yes, I'm going to do some pea soup today. So we get some protein. Yeah, my peas. My peas just fall in my water. It's not a whole lot falling in. But that's okay. So I'm going to wash my peas. And then I'm going to soak it. I'm going to soak it with some garlic. Yes, soak your peas in garlic. Beat your head of garlic up. Beat the head of garlic up. Soak your peas in it. That's how I was taught when we learning to do peas. You wash your peas and get like 3 or 4 big pegs of garlic. Beat it up and soak your peas in it before you before we cook with rice and peas back in the days. That's what we used to do. Soak it, wash it, get the garlic, beat it up, and then we soak it. Soak it with like 3 big peg of garlic. Not the tiny. If you're using the tiny peg, you'll have to use like 4. And you soak your peas, and then when we're ready to cook rice and peas, and when we're ready to cook our rice and peas, if it's rice and peas you're cooking, then they say garlic make your peas become soft. I would normally soak it overnight. But like this peas that is not soaked overnight when we're cooking it, you know, you use hot water. Hot water to cook it. Like if you put it on with cold water, then every water you're gonna pour in there must be hot water. That's what the cold water does to you when you already had hot water and then you put the cold water down, was put it back down to a temperature. And then, you know, that can make it harder to cook, take longer to cook. So that's why you see a lot of people use hot water. Because the hot water helps turn it over real fast. The cold water reduce the temperature and then it start over again. It's like the process start over again. So we're gonna make some soup today. And this kind of weather you really call for soup. You know, it does call for soup. And I got some chicken. So I'm gonna do them. I might I don't know, I might season up them today and probably bake them in the oven for a little bit. I might do that. Where's my garlic? Where's my garlic? Okay. So I got this some garlic here. Let me see if it's good. I'm gonna use a few garlic. So when you come in the kitchen and you start doing multiple things, you're coming after one item, and then it's like going to a supermarket and so you're going there for one item. So we said big head, you like use this. The big ones. Like 3 of them. 3 big ones. And beat it up and then you put it in your, see? Like 3 big ones. Or you can use 2 big ones and 1 little one. Either way. And soak the peas and it smells real good too. Okay? And you soak it. You know. That's how we did back in the olden days. I see the elderly when they're cooking. You know, they beat the garlic up. They don't cut it, they just beat it and just drop it in the water. You know. And then they give the peas a nice smell. Yeah, so. And if you know, you know. If you know, you know. So these are the big pigs. So, so if you know you're gonna cook some peas, or you soak it overnight to smell real good. You take that out the fridge, you say, smell real good. Yeah. And then you just use the back of the knife and just squish it down. So you have some force in you. To crush it. And you drop it in your water. You just use the back of your knife and you squish it out, see? That's what this is being done this way from I was a child. I see my mom, my adopted mom, or anybody I go around and see they cooking. That's how they do their peas. Long time ago. So that's how they would do their peas. They soak their peas, especially on Sunday. They soak their peas for Sunday. Ooh. You know, Sunday come in, you soak your peas, what? I tell you, quick and fast. And then I for my son, we're gonna do some smoothie today. Not online, we're not doing it online. So yeah. But I'm working on me, bit by bit, piece by piece. I'm working on me. Oh, that says a lot of peas get away in the water. I wash it like there's a lot of peas get away in the water. I'm working on me. You ever wash dishes and you forget to put the bleach up in your water? And it just come to your mouth. Oh, you forgot the bleach. You forgot the bleach. Yes, family, you there, man. So I hope you had the good this morning and this beautiful morning. Hope you all are doing amazing. A songwriter says it's so nice to see those beautiful faces, praising God in the highest places. I wanna chill when you feel when you get together with God's wonderful people. It's so nice to see those happy faces, praising God in the highest places. I like the feel when you chill when you get together with God's wonderful people. So good morning, wonderful people. I'm in my little camp here, hanging out in my chill spot. Yep. I'm working on me, bit by bit, piece by piece. I'm working on me. They say I'm working on me, bit by bit, piece by piece. I'm working on me. I'm working on me, bit by bit, piece by piece. I'm working on me. Thank you, Father, for the love that you gave. Thank you, Father, for every single day. Thank you, Father, for the love that you gave. Thank you, Father, for every single day. Even the songwriter said, thank you, Father, for every single day. If you get up and be thankful, you know? Gotta be getting up and be thankful. Thank you, Father, for the love that you gave. Thank you, Father, for every day. Gotta be thankful, people. Every day we get up, it's a new day. And they say it's a new day in that land. In that land, that sunny, sunny land. New name, precious name, in that sunny land. So we shall have a good time in that sunny land. We shall have a good time in that sunny land. In that sunny land. New name, precious name, in that sunny land. So we shall have a good name and a new name in that sunny land. Alright, let me go make my tea because that's what I come in here to do. I'm a child of the universe. I'm a child of the universe. Because that's why I'm not acting up as me. I'm a child of the universe. I'm a child of the universe. I'm working on me. Beat by beat, piece by piece. I'm working on me. Yeah, family. I got me a half a level. Squeeze about in my cup. A cup of tea. This one have a lot of seed up in here. So the lemon is used for vitamin C. Yes, it's for vitamin C. And then the turmeric and the ginger is for your gut health. And it helps reduce stress level. And all of that. And help with bloating. If you struggle with bloating, the turmeric. And it does help with that. And it helps with, it's like an antibiotic, right? Help with you to give you good gut health. I'm gonna use one of the I got a lot of organic tea here, but I'm gonna use, I got some ginger in the bottom, so I'm gonna go get me one. Here's the ginger sachet. I got a couple of teas at the end. I'm working on me, big Bobby. Oh, yeah, I was looking for one of these. I found it. Huh? Oh, you need a break? Oh, you done with your mats?
Would this cheese ball taste good?
Huh?
These cheese balls taste good?
I don't know. You have to try them.
They don't taste good, I'll take 8.
Don't taste good. So this was a cake pan from Sam's Club. You know, like when you buy those big cakes or whatever. I think it was on one of them birthday I bought it. And throw away the cake, keep the pan. Which one? Oh, I'm getting milk.
Oh, milk cookie.
Mm-hmm. How much break you get?
What? Like a 10-minute break.
Oh.
I tried a 15-hour time.
You have the timer on?
Yeah.
Okay. You want a cup? Here. No, milk up top. See milk up top. Hold it, pay attention. Hold the cup, hold the plate. Pull it, baby. Hold the plate so you don't turn over the plate. Pull it down. Just pull it, all you gotta do is pull. Yeah. I'll give you body beside you. We're gonna make some soup later. This smell good. I like the smell of it with the lemon. What, you can't put it there? Let me help you. Where's the juice?
Oh, in my cup.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Not in your room. Sit around the table and eat it. Hurry up. No, you don't want to spill it in there. So yes guys, we make the turmeric lemon ginger tea, and this is what I drink every morning. I already take a shot of that thing, you know. So I'm just gonna let this cool down, and then I will have it lukewarm so I can get to drink it. So yeah. So if you want to see how it look, I'm gonna show you how the tea look. Oh, I can't show you. I just have to turn this over if you can't see. If you can't see. I forgot. I don't have the thing to switch the button. See, from that call came in, I interrupt the phone call. It messed the whole life up. So I brew this down and tea right here. And then after that, I'm gonna prepare up my pot a little more to make my soup and everything. I already thaw the meat out and everything. Then I gotta boil my peas and stuff like that. You did maths already? What were they doing in maths today? Oh? 100. You weren't paying attention. You weren't paying attention. When somebody pays attention, they explain exactly what they were doing. You understand? I know you're not paying attention. When a child pays attention, they explain exactly what they were doing. Jaden. I know when you're not paying attention. Huh?
The cookie got too soft.
Yeah. Yeah. I know you're easily distracted. You know, working with kids over the years, you know when a child is distracted. Or they're not paying attention. Because all left to ask them what they were doing. And if they can't tell you, then you know they were being distracted. They weren't fully in class. They sit there but they weren't in class. Their body in class, but the rest of them weren't in class. I deal with children for too long not to know when a child is not paying attention. And when you're working with children, sometimes you're teaching something, you see the kids them all you just have to just take a good look at the kids them face, and if you see they're bored, you have to quickly step it up, pep it up, maybe have them stand up, maybe do a little exercise or sing a little song or something to get back the kids them rhythm. Because sometimes you can be teaching and you just go flat. Your mind went away and everything just go flat. And then sometimes you can be teaching something and you're not knowledgeable about the topic you're teaching, but because you have to teach it, and then that way again can get the kids on board. Or some kids just born bored. They born bored because their aim is to be on the computer playing Roblox. So they just born bored. Anything helpful to them, they're like, you know what, this is not for me. Where's my Roblox at? You know what I mean? So they can't fool me. Even myself, I know when I went flat. I know when I get bored. I know when my mind went right off. The radar, like you ever see you thinking about something, your mind just went away, and you be here talking about you're so distracted with your poor mind gone all over the place. You're like, what did you say? You weren't paying attention. But when you're paying attention, you don't have to keep asking what did you say. Unless they didn't hear the person, or you hear them but you couldn't understand them, then yeah. So it depends on where you're paying attention or you don't understand. You know what I mean? Hurry up and check. Put back this snack in the thing when you done with it. They went yesterday and go play with one of their friends yesterday. So that was nice. They have the sicker boy they used to go interact with. So they had a good time yesterday. They had a good little time yesterday. So we need to plan a day where we can take them to Bella Isle. Them and the little boy. He starts school today, so that's so nice. We're gonna go call and see how his first day went. He starts school today. He was so happy yesterday to see us. We're out there playing. Because he get to have kids to play with, And my kids were there, they were all playing. I will drink the milk and make that play. That's another thing, I gotta print out your schedule. I got it on my phone, I'm just gonna print it out. I don't like getting on the phone. I write it in my hand. Yeah, people. They say, I'm working on me. Bit by bit, piece by piece. I'm working on you. This is degreaser, people. Okay. This is degreaser. I love it too. It really do what it needs to do. It smells good. Do I have one under here to show you? Oh yeah, got some under here. This is the one I got, the degreaser. To degrease this stuff here. Curtis! Hey Curtis! I can't see the comment on this phone here, but over the other phone. How you doing? Greetings! Here in my own world. Here in my own world, everybody. Morning. And if you're all off to work, wherever you're going, happy Monday to you all. Thank you all so very much. I'm in my own world today, people. Hush. Well, I'm always in my own world. I'm alive, though. I'm alive and well, so that's good. I said, despite all the hurdles, I'm here. The songwriter say, I'm here today only because of Jesus. He kept me. Oh, he kept me. And I know I wouldn't let go. So I'm here today, and I hope you guys are here today. And don't let anything distract you. Don't let anything stress you out. Because I know it's not easy when stress come over. Trust me, I know all about it. When they say extra, they have a commercial. Was it Jamaica they have it? Extra, read all about it. Extra. It was a commercial where they say extra, read all about it. Extra. So we're going to read all about extra. Yeah, make sure this life, the extra stuff that come in your life that sometimes you weren't prepared for, But they do come, so. Extra, read all about it. I think it's a commercial back home. Used to, I'm not sure if it still is. I don't even remember exactly if it's a commercial. I think it's a commercial back home. Extra, read all about it. Extra. Like the other one said, Club Social, get the taste at the minute at the nearest corner shop. Put your feet on the other Club Social. You remember Club Social crackers? They have a commercial about it. Get the taste at the minute at the nearest corner shop. Put your feet at the Club Social. Yes, what? You used to remember them. And the cowboy. What? We are a lucky cow. How did it go? I know it was say we are a lucky cow. No. I don't remember. There was a commercial though when I think they're showing you about promoting cow's milk or whatever, and they had this song say we are a lucky. I don't remember it now though, because I'm not a lucky cow. Moo. Hey people, I'm telling you, you're resilient cookie. Something else. Watch too much TV. That's the problem. You watch too much TV. You become commercialized. Get with it. Get the taste at the minute at the nearest corner shop. Put your feet on it and get Club Social. I don't know if it's still a commercial though, but it used to. Get the taste at the minute at the nearest corner shop. Put your feet on the Club Social. Get with it. I could do commercials. I could do it. Yeah, I think I'll be a good one. Liquor practice. Get the taste at the minute at the nearest corner shop. Put your feet at the Club Social. At that time, Club Social crackers was Club Social. It ain't taste like Club Social no more. It tastes like a knockoff. It used to be so tasty. You go into school, you always have it in your bag trying to munch on it. Nothing tastes the same. But the songs, whosoever created that little catchy song was, and the other one, I know this commercial is in America. It's my money and I need it now. It's my money and I want it now. It's my money and I need it now. Remember that on the indie bus? Remember those commercials? It's my money and I want it now. Somebody else come, it's my money and I need it now. It's my money and I want it now. And they on the bus riding. It's my money and I need it now. What money? What money you want? Probably a lot of people singing it now too. With all these shutting down going on, they probably say, "It's my money, I work for it, I need it now." That's a commercial coming back around. Probably a lot of people singing that commercial right now in their head. It's my money, I need it now, I work for it, I need it now. Oh my God. Oh my God. That commercial. Hey. It's my money and I want it now. And go sing, baby, I got news for you. I don't know when you will get it. Keep singing, it's my money and I want it now. It's so funny. It's my money and I want it now. I need all my money. All my money, including the back pay. I need all my back pay. It's my money. I work for it. I get embarrassment for it. I need my money. I risk my life for it. It's my money and I want it now. Gotta wait till we open. Yeah, commercial is something else, eh? You have all these commercials out there, they are really something else. Eh? I'm telling you. When things happening and they start, those commercials start, they'll come back at you and you're like, what? I'm in that dilemma right now. Yeah, it's my money and I want it now. Yeah. Well, we're gonna be like Club Social, get with it. Get with it, baby. It's turmeric there. This one is nice. I like it. I didn't put the powder on in there till this morning. I put the dissolving ginger tea in there. Yeah. This one is nice. It's drinkable, tasteable. Yeah. And I don't even put a lot of honey in there either because I don't want it. No, I don't want to taste the sweetness like too sweet. So I just blemish it. We say blemish. So, cheers to everybody who drink this tea. Cheers. Or who looking to try it. Cheers to you. You won't disappoint. They said this tea help reduce stress level, anxiety, like like you're going through so much things and you're overbearing or so. This tea really work. And good gut health. The turmeric and the ginger is good. And then the lemon is for vitamin C. But then the downfall to this tea now, they said you have to be careful with too much of the lemon in there. They were saying that if you're drinking the lemon in it, I was just reading on Google and they say if you drink the lemon in it, it's best to use a straw if you put too much lemon in there because of the enamel in your teeth. On your teeth. You can take off some of it. So I just put half a lemon now. The other day I used to squeeze a whole lot, but when I did the research, I just do half a lemon. But I like the sachet package in there. And then I got some ginger. I'm gonna blend that and put it into, I think I have a little glass container. So I'm gonna blend the ginger and put it into, juice it out and put it into a little jar so that when I need to make my ginger tea, I can get the organic ginger. I got some, so I'm not gonna let it waste. I'm not letting nothing waste. So I'm gonna do it that way. So you know what I mean. Well, this is really good. I wish I had started drinking this tea a long time ago, but you know what? They say it's better late than sorry. And never too late to start, so start. Since I started drinking this tea, guys, my gut health is not feeling as how it used to feel. And this also good for inflammation too. This tea, like inflammation in your body also, this good for it as well. I was reading up on the turmeric and the ginger and all of that. I was reading up on that kind of tea because what I did was type in the kind of tea I was drinking, type in everything I use in there, like the ginger, the turmeric, the lemon, and the honey, and what's the purpose, the benefit of it. Mm, it really clean you up. So yeah, people, we ain't gonna stay any longer because I'm gonna go finish sort those stuff I was sorting out in my room, and I don't want to bore you guys. Cause right now, in myself, I feel like I have my mind on something else, thinking about something else that's coming up pretty soon. So my mind is not really right here and right. I'm talking to you guys, but literally my mind is far, far away. My mind is far right now, thinking about what's coming up and what I gotta do. You know what I mean? Not really what you gotta do, just do what you gotta do, but it's still on the mind right now. So if you see me zoning and out, if you can pay attention, if some people good at paying attention to know when you zone out and when you zone in, you know what I mean? They can capture that. They know when to you zone in. Some people, not everybody, because not everybody have that ability to know when somebody zone in and they zone out. Not everybody have that, but I know people do have special abilities to know when something is not so wonderful. They can say it's off, but they can't pinpoint what exactly it is unless the person tell you what exactly it is. But they can have a feel, you know what I mean? Because we're human being. We connected to feelings too. How you feel about people around you. Yes, man, you do connect to feelings. If you don't think you connect to feelings, you do connect. It's not just in one aspect of your life, but you do connect to the spiritual feeling, and stuff like that. We do connect. Some people you're just like that, and then some people you take a time, and then some people is like very, very a while. You know what I mean? So yeah, but that's why you take time to know each other, you take time to learn each other, and you take time to grow with each other, and that way you don't have to judge someone because you don't know what personally they're dealing with outside of what you see. You know what I mean? Because sometimes even though we say what you see is what you get, sometimes it's not really true. It's like trying to be your best self then, in light of the situation. You ever see somebody sick but they moving around, but they know they're sick, but they tell themselves that I'm not making by sickness or by disability make me look like I am by sickness or make it look like I am by disability. You know what I mean? They fight through, they pull through, and that way, that's how we survive in this world. You know what I mean? To telling yourself what you need to get by in this world. So yeah, that's easy. But it's life, people. Some things are unexplainable, some things are explainable, some things are unexpected, some things are expected, some things are difficult to understand, some things are easy to understand, some things are no matter what you try, no matter what you do, but you still have to go through the storm of life, and that's the way life is. As the song like that, I said, that's the way it is. Oh yeah, things will never be the same. It will never be the same, but that's how we grow, and the older we get, you know what I mean. You just learn that's the way it is. Oh yeah, surround yourself with good music. If you have a line out of a song can help you get by your day. You know what I mean? Because when you're speaking of something and these songs are coming, it's coming naturally to you. When you're quoting a scripture, it comes to your thought, it comes naturally to you. When you make reference to something or someone, it should come natural to you, not just forced come, but it should come natural because it's tying into what you're saying. You know what I mean? Because when you look at all these songs, you think if nothing not coming, those songs would be coming to my head. No, they will not be coming. If I was talking, those things will not be coming. They will never be popping up. You know what I mean? It's like you're here talking about somebody and you just say, oh, Speak. You ever hear somebody say "speaking of the devil"? You ever hear that song when they're talking about somebody, and as soon as they talk about this somebody, the person just showed up, whether they auntie, their uncle, their brother, whosoever you're talking about. It don't have to be in a derogatory way. And they say, "Speaking of the devil, here he comes." You ever hear that song? Because they were just talking about you, and then here you popped up. Here you showed up. You know, here you showed up. So it just goes to show that just work with life and understand that things will not always be the same, but you can make things be what you want it to be. Just keep going, keep growing, keep elevating, keep strengthening you, keep staying on the right path, stay encouraged, stay motivated. You don't need people to motivate you. You can start by motivating yourself. All right, and then when you're motivating yourself, you will see that your parameter was already set. It was just waiting on you to start your journey. You know what I mean? Your parameter is already fixed. He never left us swinging by the wayside unless we're not doing what we're supposed to do. But when we're doing what we're supposed to do, our parameter is out there. Every angel that he need to plant around us is right there. But he waiting on us, you see? So you gotta work on you. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of things that we're doing, we will say, oh, this is a group, this is a that, but you have to learn that you are your own individual person by the end of the day. It's like when everything is said and done, you're in your house by yourself, you're in a little small corner by yourself, you understand? And it goes to show that you're by yourself. But that doesn't mean because you're by yourself, people are not there for you. People are there. But you gotta tell yourself that you need to learn to stand up on your own 2 feet. Like I talked about it the other day. You have to learn to stand with your own creativity, your own mindset. Because when we don't stand with these things, many times we let things get us by because we're being distracted from what we needs to do. You know what I mean? And focusing on what you needs to do, what we needs to do, we will get there. You know what I mean? Don't just look at the journey of anything in life and say you can't get there. You will get there. It's how we look at life. It's going to make life better for us. It's how we perceive things around us. It's going to make life better for us. And if we try to look at things in a negative light all the time, constantly, oh, that's draining you constantly. But if we start to look at things in a more uplifting, more encouraging, more motivating way, even the things that meant to destroy you, start to look at it as an opportunity, to say you can do better. Because you guys know the lion. I'm just gonna say so because I was watching. I like to read Google in the morning time, and I was watching Dan Campbell pre-interview after the event last night, the game last night, and I so happened to scroll on Google this morning, and I was watching it, and they were doing an interview with him, but just to hear how this man, with so much class, so much encouragement, so much determination, you could hear it in his voice how determined he is, regardless of his fall down. He said, you know what? He know that was gonna be a tough task, a tough team to deal with because they have so much under their belt. Like what I was alluding to last night, that they're going up against a team that have so much underneath their belt. But he was saying, you know what? Maybe we need our. I think he said maybe we need our AZ. Let's just set it like that. I think he said maybe you need our AZ to kick this way so we could see that hey, we really need to go back to the drawing board and we need to work on some things more and so forth. So sometimes when you see you falter in life or so, I'm just using him as a prime example. Sometimes when you feel like you're a loser in life, you're not really a loser. You needed that moment to show you who you are in the equation. Because remember, I think I taught this months back. I said when you're winning, you don't see anything going wrong because you're always in the winning circle. And the man that is behind you is trying to find out how can they figure out what your secret is so they can use that to, because it's a game they're playing. It's so how they can figure out what secret you're using, to see how they can come past you. You're already in the ahead, so you're not looking back. You're ahead. And that's why when things happen in life, sometimes it happen, and some people that say, oh, somebody is slowing me down. No, sometimes things come in your way to show you that even though you're on this path, sometimes you get too comfortable, and we have to be uncomfortable to be comfortable. And that's what that game did to them last night. But just the way he said, maybe we needed this. because maybe we were doing something that we need to really look into ourselves and say. And he said, every game going forward now, even if we have the hand, every game going forward, I'm just paraphrasing, every game going forward is going to be tougher and tougher. And he knows that because the competition is getting hotter and hotter. So same thing with life. Sometimes you see that you were on this path and you were just going and going and going. You're in the win. You're in the big. You're up there. You're winning. You can't see what's behind you because you're not looking back. But sometimes when we falter, it gives us an opportunity to reflect on where we went wrong. Because when you're winning, are you reflecting on anything? Or are you just focused on continue winning? That's it, you know. When you win, you're focusing on just keep winning. But when you see you're winning and you're losing at the same time, like a profit and loss, you start to realize that hey, we need to find out what did we do, why we take this loss. What happened? Where in the equation did we go wrong? Because it's not every part of the equation you're gonna go wrong. What opportunity that we had that we could have capitalized on, but we didn't, and that could have cost us and anything. Even on YouTube, sometimes it's not that we don't have good content. Sometimes it's not that we don't know what we're saying. Sometimes it's not that we don't know how to execute. But sometimes somewhere in the equation we get ahead of ourselves. And sometimes we have to push back to get back ahead where we need to get back. Yeah, because we have to reflect. You know what I mean? You have to reflect on your journey. So when he said what he said, I'm like, man, I'm learning from this man so much. You know what I mean? Just to take things one day at a time, be humble. Don't beat yourself up over something that you have lost. Just try to work on the loss, reflect on the loss so we can move forward so the future can be brighter. And I know with him in the midst, pretty soon, the Lions are going to be at Super Bowl. Pretty soon. You know, if he keep being the motivator and the encourager when things get down and so forth. And then he was also speaking on that young man there about what they did after the game as well and so forth. He said he know and everybody know in the camp that is a no, that is unacceptable and all of that. So he's a man about his business and he's a man about his word. And I can see that with him in the midst, we're gonna go far. We're gonna go far. But you know, when you are always at the bottom of anything and you realize that you're taking your time to come up and you're coming up, you're gonna get a few defeat. You're gonna get a few defeat in life. Yes, man. When it's like you were down here, and how many people trying to lose weight, and before they try to lose, they start to lose weight, for example. And when you start to lose weight, this week you might get up and you feel energized throughout the whole entire week. And then next week come and you don't see like I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't. You're gonna have those days when you feel discouraged. You're gonna have days when you feel encouraged. And that's what we have to tell ourselves. Every day, so he give us 7 days of the week to utilize the 7 days of the week to the best of our ability. He never said to the best of your group ability, to the best of our ability, because when we work on us there are still some things that gonna come in. How many people working on trying to live a healthy lifestyle but they go somewhere and say, you know what, I'm cheating today? How many say I'm cheating today? You're on a health journey. Maybe for the first 5 6 days you pure health journey, and then another day you say, I kind of feel for this, and you go into it and you eat it, but it's not like you're going to take it up like it's a habit like before. You know, because something that you crave is something that you're accustomed to and you haven't eaten in a while, you know. But you just say, I'm going to feed, try it. And then sometimes you try it, you don't even want it no more because you're so disciplined now. You know when you get disciplined, when you try to cheat on something and it's not the same like when you used to just have a one exercise here. I'm just using this as an example. Or, you know, one this, one that, whatever. But now you're starting to become more mature. You're starting to become more, what I call it now, more disciplined in how, whether you eat, exercise, whatever we are doing. It doesn't have to be those. I'm just listing those as an, as an example. And then you start to become like, no, this is not for me no more. I'm sorry. You're not gonna taste the same no more. You're not gonna feel like it's something you wanna bask into anymore. It's just not gonna have the same taste to you no more because you start to realize that you're becoming more mature and you're becoming more disciplined. Not just maturity, but you're also becoming more disciplined in what you eat, what you consume, and just about anything. Lifestyle changes, the communities, everything. Like even yesterday, I went to visit a friend of mine, the little boy there, And they were saying to me that I was asking him about a few other friends that we know, and he said, "Well, this person no longer do certain things no more or anything, so it's be more at home with family and everything." And I'm saying, well, everything have its season. Everything have its season. So when you wake up and realize that, what, all these things that you were doing were shifting you away from your family, shifting you away from your life, shifting you away from you. You know what I mean? Like, you're using these things to numb whatever you're going through. But when you realize that you had a wake up call and it's time for you now to just be you now. You realize that all the things you used to do, you don't do them no more. And as the songwriter would say, things I used to do, I do them no more. It's a whole song. So things I used to do, I do them no more. And it's not that they don't do them no more, they just do them in different way, healthier way now. It's like us, people who like fried chicken or so forth. Now they start to bake it instead of fried. You know what I mean? You're still eating chicken, but you're not eating it as in fried chicken. You know what I mean? People who eat meat, they're not in frying it no more. They're baking it or they're grilling it or something. You know what I mean? The oil they used to use, you're not using that oil no more. You start using a healthier version. You know what I mean? A lot of people who even do skin routine and skin this. People used to just put anything out there we see on the market on our face or on our skin. Now people start looking into buying more organic, buying more stuff that is more, what they call it, plant this or whatever base it is, for a healthier lifestyle. Not to say people are still not out here living just the way they can live. You know what I mean? But one day, everybody, we all have a way that things will change. And that's why we have to get up to time with everything. We have to stay current on our life, not just with current event in the world, but we have to stay current with how we are feeling, how our health is going, how our mindset is going, just about everything when it comes to us. What we don't like on us, we have to keep current of it. Document it, pay attention to it, so that we can fix these things. Because when you fix these things, people are watching you, and they will say, "Well, I didn't thought it was I didn't thought it was gonna happen," but because they're watching you and see that you're really determined to, you're really not even determined, disciplined. You become more disciplined and showing that transformation. You're showing that growth. You're showing that, hey, I had to be disciplined because I didn't want this health. I didn't want this life. I didn't want this. And once you start to see these things, people start to follow through with their journey as well, whatever journey they're on. Even people that used to, what they call it, don't know how to manage money or so. Now they on this journey and they see how people start to pay off their debt, pay down their bills. Or so now they on that journey now when other people are showing result. Even if you don't see the whole, you're not living there. You don't have to live somewhere to see anything. When something is appealing to you because you can feel through it too. You can relate to it. Yes, man, you can say, wow, I need to start doing that. And you will realize that you start being disciplined and want to follow those leads too. But at first, you just didn't feel that courage. You didn't feel like you could do it. That's what we tell ourselves in the beginning. I don't think I could do that. You ever see somebody do something and you're like, I don't think I could do that. Oh, no. But you never try. But the first thing we say to ourselves, oh, no, I can't do that. We always say that to us. Oh, no, I can't do that. But how about we try? And we try and then we realize, oh, it's not as bad as, because sometimes, and that's why they say dissect. Even in maths, when you're doing maths, they teach about dissecting and all these things. Sometimes you have to learn to take things apart, just like a car. When you go to the mechanic and you're telling him what is the problem or so, sometimes in order for him to diagnose the problem, what the mechanic have to do, he have to run a diagnostic test on the car, and he had to test out and see what codes are coming up. And then sometimes the code come up and it's not really nothing, and he based on what you're saying to him, as the people who drive in the car now, is, all right, then I keep your car for 2 days, test drive it or so forth, and then we're gonna have to pull it apart and see what you're saying. And based on what you had said to them, they might say, okay, we might need to pull this sign to see what's here. And same thing, even when you go to the doctor, sometimes you're telling the doctor what's going on with you. Sometimes the doctor can't understand because sometimes the explanation is not clear enough, which is true in how we explain things. And sometimes they can't foresee the common sense part of it either, because their knowledge is so up there, into the theoretical aspect of life and the terminologies that they use. We use in the local common terms. Sometimes they don't know what aware of the common terms because of cultural barriers and all of these things. Yes, man, because every culture you call things differently. You term things differently sometimes. And that can throw people off sometimes because you're like, so sometimes you have to realize that you have to explain things to people. Not to say why you're explaining, but it's just for people who don't understand, you have to explain for them. All right, so but work on you people, take care of yourself. Some days, it's just going to be some days. And then you're going to have days where you're just driving, you're like on the freeway, you know, have no exit, you know, have no entrance, you just keep going. And you're going to have days where you're like, just another day. But it's okay as long as you can understand and pick your pieces up. That's all that matters. When we can pick our pieces up bit by bit, you know that song say, I'm working on me bit by bit, piece by piece. Work on us step by step. We will get there, people. Anything we so desire. And remember, when you fall, you don't fall to sit down there and say, oh, I fall, so I'm not getting up. You fall, reflect, and get up and get going. That's all we gotta do. Sometimes we know what we need to do, but we want somebody to always push us. No, you gotta be your own driver. Once you become your own driver, somebody will drive with you. Somebody will be right there with you to encourage you and to motivate you and to help strengthen what you have started. But you don't want to be a driver because you fall, you don't even try. You gotta fall and try. You will rise to when it's a rise to the occasion, just like the sun. We will rise. I used to watch Blood Sister and he said the sun will shine again. The sun will shine again, people. So don't feel like you're down now or you're out or you're battling with like a flu and you're battling with everything. Our mind is wired in a way that when things not going right, we have more things to think of ourselves negatively than how we would find good things to think of ourselves in any situation. We will have more things to think of negatively than how we would have find something good to think of. Maybe we find one good in the equation and the rest of the time is just everything is just rat. Everything is just pain. But if we tell ourselves that, you know what, I don't want to live like that. I don't want to see everything and just have it in pain, agony. You're going to be in agony for the rest of your life. But if you tell yourself, say, you know what, I see you. You could stay right over there. I see you. I'm working on me. Sometimes you gotta, that's why I got mirrors. You tell yourself you're working on you, baby. Don't be afraid. Get those mirrors, look in your mirror. Sometimes you have a cup of tea and you're drinking it. Get the mirror and tell yourself, I'm working on me. Sometimes you're not where you need to be in life, but that doesn't mean you're not going to be there. But if we sit down and just waiting for somebody to come drive for us, they're going to drive us, yes? Crazy. They're going to drive you crazy. And then guess what? You were crazy already, so you're going to just accept. Yeah, you're going to be triple crazy. Because guess what? You allow somebody to keep driving you around. And that's why we have to learn to stand on our own. Nothing wrong with standing alone. If you don't think standing alone is a beautiful thing, wait till you're in the crowd and you realize that you feel uncomfortable and you realize, oh, this is not for me no more. Then you're going to realize that you needed a break. You needed time for you. You needed time to be you. You needed time to rejuvenate. You needed time to come back bigger, better, and stronger. They used to have a song saying, the more them a fight, the stronger I man get. It's a song. But the more you are fighting yourself, is the stronger you should be getting. Fight yourself with positivity. Because you know, negativity is around everything you do. Even in your kitchen, sometimes you're cooking and the pot start burn up. It make you feel like you can't cook, you can't this, you can't that. Because guess what? All you needed to do was find the positive, go turn on the stove. That's all that needed to do. Turn on the stove, or if you buy a pot that wasn't non-stick pot, go buy, start upgrade, start investing into different pots, so you don't have to worry everything burn out. You see what I mean? That's how we find solution. That's how we change this world. That's how we change our mindset. That's how we change how we approach things. That's how we change how we do things. That's all we have to do is change things, adjust things, fix things. And sometimes we don't need much either. Sometimes it's just a little tweak, but sometimes the negative thoughts sometimes come and it's just telling you, oh no, oh no. And when that negative mindset come, people, and it's telling you all kind of stuff, I'm telling you, if you don't fight it, you live your life for the rest of the time miserable, toxic to your own. You know, you can be toxic to your own self. It's not just others toxic to you.
And that's why sometimes when you see toxic things, you have to tell yourself, say, I don't want to be in that. You ever hear somebody say, thank God I'm out of that arena? You ever hear somebody say, boy, if it was when I was such and such, I'm telling you. But thank God I'm no longer that kind of person. You ever hear somebody say, thank God I'm no longer that person? Because they know where Jesus has brought them from. They know the journey. They were on that path. And it's like they couldn't see clearly. You know that song say, I can see clearly now. The rain is falling. All obstacles in my way. I can see all of them. But when you are the obstacle and you're bitter with everything around you, you can't see nothing. But when you start to tell yourself what you don't want and you start to eliminate them or eject them out your life. Remember when you have a CD player, you play the CD and you say, this is not for me no more. What do? You eject that CD, right? So sometimes we can become our own injector, and we can also learn, we have to learn to be our own ejector, eject things out. Because if we're waiting for the world to do everything for us, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So we have to stand up and know what's right for us and do what is best for us. Yeah, and keep our mind active in a positive light, not just the negative. Because listen, man, people deal with so much in this world right now. With everything going on, the economic, people getting laid off, people losing their job, not just in low end job, but also in the high end job. Many people probably out there now are worried, are stressed, probably wondering what is next. They don't know who's next because if nobody tell you what's going on, so many things is happening. But don't lose hope. The songwriter said, don't lose your way with each passing day. He said, don't throw it away. It's believing. Dreams are for one, forever. Wonders are waiting to start if we hold on. So everybody that is out here, hold on. Victory is out here. When this song say, I got a victory in your victory is out here. And as the Lord said, victory is mine. Victory is here to stay. Victory is here. We will get it. Appreciate your journey. Appreciate the destination. Appreciate the parameter. Because let me tell you something. Sometimes you see some things and you'll be wondering like, what? Just keep going. Sometimes distraction come in your way to slow you down. But it also come to be a reminder that you're too comfortable. You're too laid back. You're too relaxed. You're too chillax. You're not focused no more because you think you're just in this lane and you're good in the lane. No, some things have to come and knock on our door and say, hey, 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 how you doing over there? What's going on? Step it up. Mind you, when these things come as a reminder, you're going to be rotting, you're going to be disgusted, you're going to be all over the place. But let me tell you something. When the Lord is working, He going to work on you because you know what you need to do. And you're not going to give up. So until then, people, while good, all of you, the VIPs, the moderators, the likers, the sharers, the commenters, the well-wishers, the top fans, everybody, the subscribers, the members, everybody, you know yourself, keep working on you. And to all content creators, don't give up. Don't matter where you are in your journey, some days you feel like, when they say no linger, just linger as much as you can. Because let me tell you something, you see, when you're ready to rise, you're going to rise. It's when it's time to shine, there's nothing can stop you from shining, baby. But you got to be in that line. You got to be in that line, baby. You can't be over there on the line and be complaining every day. What are we doing about it? Are we finding solution? Are we making changes? Are we making adjustment? Are we rearranging? Are we shuffling up? What are we doing? Just complaining? It's not going to help. So until then, people, what good. Thank you all for tuning in. And remember what I said earlier on up in the video. And pretty soon I will let you know, guys, when I'm going to start take a break and probably come live maybe 2 times per week. But I will definitely put my shorts out as much as I can and so forth. And then I'm going to be taking a break because the 90-day challenge that I was on is over and so forth. So I don't have to go all that anymore. You know what I mean? I will just figure out some things in the background and so on. A lot of things coming up that I have to take care of. Some tomorrow and then I have to take care of some next week. So after that, after next week, then I will definitely, when everything is over, and or so next week, then I'll definitely take a break from live streaming. What I mean, take a break. I'm gonna do live streaming, but I'm not gonna do it every day. You know what I mean? But I will do post my shorts, so you guys keep abreast what's going on with me, my little family, and everything and so forth. But I will definitely take a break and get out there and get on the track to do what I gotta do. All right, people. So walk good, people, and have a blessed day. And thank you all so very much for watching in my videos, my shorts, my live stream, and for everyone who is watching them over and over, replaying, watching the ads or anything. Thank you all so very much and everything. I appreciate you all so very much, and you keep going. And then one other thing I'm gonna do while I'm not coming live a lot, I'll make sure I go and watch everybody videos that I'm always watching somebody content every day, but I will make sure I can put somebody in the background and watch their videos if they need watch time. And I know I have one of my member that is working on her watch time, so I will make sure I have her replay up in there, running her replay, running her playlist, not replay, I keep saying replay, running her playlist and so forth, so that she can get her watch time. It won't be much because one person can't give much, but at least it's a start to something. You know what I mean? I was running her this morning again in the background, so I'm gonna make sure I run for everybody working for watch time, and for everybody who was supporting me. Make sure you leave a comment if you're a content creator, because I'll be going through my comments and start check you guys out when I'm not coming live. You understand? When I'm taking my break, I'll be doing my shorts or so live 2 times per week and stuff for it. I will let you guys know those days. But for right now, you don't have a day yet because we haven't scheduled anything yet. But for now, you will see me and so forth until then. All right, people. So, walk good. Take care of yourself. I said too much. Chat too much. Chat too much. Yeah. Ooh, wait. How do I end this live? Papa Jesus. There's nothing to end this live. Hold on. You never see smoke without fire. Me I go call the phone. Me I go call the phone, people. Me have to go call the phone in order to end this live. Hold on. I'm going to tell you. Technology. So me have to go call the phone. And when me call the phone will go ring and then it might come back on. Let me find my number. With my number then. Okay, see it. Because there is nothing on the screen here. Hold on, me call my phone. It still come back like this. How do I end my live stream? Oh, okay. All right, so people, okay, so I find out now I had to call it, then it went into that drive there, and then I have to come back and end it. So people, walk good and have a blessed day. Bye. Thank you all so very much. Bye-bye. Bye.